Hey everyone, thanks so much for coming to watch this video. What are these? They're homemade gummy bears. And to make these, I used Skittles. So yes, these are homemade Skittle gummy bears. I'm also going to show you how to make some gummy Lego bricks just for fun. So the most important ingredient is Skittles. And Skittles to me are one of the most delicious candies around. And I'm going to show you how you can turn this kind of hard, kind of soft Skittle gummy into a powder, and that's what we use to make the Skittle gummy bears. So you can see it's very fine, and I'm going to show you how to use this. So here's my gummy bear mold. I bought this off Amazon, and it does come with a little sort of suction thing to put your liquid into the gummy bears. It makes 50 gummy bears. I'm going to do one color per row. I'm actually going to use a syringe because I find it, well, you just hold more liquid so you don't have to keep sucking up some. And here's my Lego brick mold that I'm also going to experiment with as well. So this is the trick to making your Skittle powder. All you have to do is have a coffee grinder, and this is a basic Braun coffee maker, coffee grinder, nothing special, and I'm just blending up 20 Skittles here. So you'll see how easy this is. If you require adult supervision, make sure that you have that, as obviously you don't want to cut anything else other than the Skittles. And if you do have a Skittle that gets lodged under the blade or anything like that, just make sure you unplug it prior to loosening it. And look how awesome this powder turns out. This really does work well, you guys. I'm totally blown away every time I do this. I love Skittles, and be able to turn into powder is just awesome, as it gives you so many different options to make things. This is how you make the gummy bears gummy. So you use gelatin. This is essentially clear jello. If you've never seen this stuff before, you can just get it in the baking aisle. So this is the brand Nox gelatin, and it says to use a 1/4 cup of boiling water per pack. So I'm going to use that along with the 20 Skittles that I used. I will have a little bit leftover liquid, so if you have a little bit less, that's fine as well. So let's get to it and start making our gelatin. So here I have a 1/4 cup of water that I already boiled in the microwave, and I'm using a cup with a handle so I don't burn myself. I just poured 1 pack of Nox in there, and you'll see how it gets stuck together right away. So I'm using a fork, as it does break up the gelatin a little bit better, and just keep stirring it, as the clumps eventually will go away. If you do have leftover clumps, you can just scoop those out, or just don't worry about it, as if you use a syringe like I did, it doesn't even suck up the clumps. So again, if you want to take them out, that's fine, or leave them in, whichever. So just try your best to get rid of them, but don't worry about it too much. Next, you're going to pour in your Skittle powder, and just a reminder that I used 20 Skittles. Obviously, you can use more if you want a stronger flavor. So I am smelling Skittles right now, and I'm really loving what I'm seeing, and I'm starting to get pretty excited about what we're going to make. Okay, so just to be sure, I'm going to coat my mold with some oil. These molds, sometimes you don't even need to do that, but I don't want to get in a position where I put it in and it doesn't come out. So I'm just going to coat it with a little bit of spray oil just to make sure. And I'm just going to rub it around here, and then we'll be all set to put our jelly Skittle liquid in. Alright, so my syringe has lots of fluid in it, and row number 1 is going to be the red gummy bears. I had a little bit of extra stuff, so I figure why not try to make these Lego bricks and see how they turn out as well. Moving on to our next color, which is delicious orange. So we'll do another row of our gummy bears, a couple more Lego blocks. So at this point, if you are wondering, I let my gelatin sit overnight. I guess it depends on where you live, how long it takes, and you can put it in the fridge or just leave it out. If you do leave it out, again, depending on where you live, it does dehydrate a little bit. And if you do plan on putting it in the fridge or something, you might want to put your mold on a plate, just as it might be difficult to transfer the mold without spilling the gummy bears. So just a little tip there. Alright, so far so good, so let's move right along to our next colors, which are going to be yellow, green, and blue. Alright, so I let these sit overnight and I'm super pumped to see what these look like. And because of the oil, they come out so easy, and look at that. So cute. And these really do taste like Skittles, so that of course is the best part. I'm definitely happy with how these turned out. Let me know what you guys think of these homemade gummy bears. Moving on to our Lego bricks, let's see how these turned out. So cool, that definitely turned out awesome. You can see the definition extremely well, and I'm also really happy with the sort of like texture, like the durability of the gel. So again, that's one pack for 20 Skittles and turned out really good. That concludes our video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching how to make your own Skittle gummies. Make sure that you guys subscribe, comment, like, and share. Thanks everyone!